Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today let's go over another medium level question in the database category that I just solved on my own. So I'm really happy about this, and I'm very glad that I was able to come up with my own solution to this problem without any assistance. And let me show you how I did it. So this one's called Restaurant Growth, question 1321. It's a pretty popular question, so that's why I'm pretty glad that I was able to come up with my own solution to this problem without any help, as I mentioned. So basically, you are a restaurant owner, and what they're asking you to do is to get the total amount and then the average from a 7-day sliding window for each of the dates. Okay, so notice we're saying dates, and if you look at the examples, you can see that, for example, January 10th has two amounts, so we want to total them, and sliding window size 7 does not include duplicate dates, so that's going to be important. And let's go ahead and get the dates and call it, as a result, let's call it sorted list set of customer visited on. So those are the unique dates. And then first, let's get each date and tally the total amount. So let's call this default dictive type integer. For I, C, and enumerate customer visited on. D of C, we're going to add the customer amount of I. For example, for here, we're just going to add the amounts, even though the keys are the same. So this is a one. So one to many relationship. Okay, so now that we have the total for that particular visited date, we can go ahead and apply a sliding window of size 7, but let's go ahead and print dates first. So it says 7 current days plus 6 days before, and the current visited on would be the end of the window, the last date of the particular window. Okay, of size 7, so let's say size is 7. So let's get each window of size 7. So for I in range length dates, let's call the window dates of I plus size. Let's print the current window. Cool. So since these are not duplicates, we can get the total and then the average amount. Let's get the total amount. So for W in window, because remember these dates were the keys, so we can go ahead and get the total amount. So total plus equals to D of W. That's going to give you the total amount for that particular date. And then we're going to print the visited on date, which is going to be window -1, the total, and then the average amount, which is rounded to 2 decimal places. So we're going to say total divided by size, rounded to 2. Okay, so let's run this. Okay. Let's see. So something is a little bit off here. Looks like these are the only ones. Oh, minus size +1. We want size 7 windows. Cool. Awesome. So that lines up perfectly. And then now let's just get all the results. So the last date of that window, the total amount, and the average amount of size 7 rounded to 2 decimal places. And then we wanted to sort by the visited on. So that's the first element of each sublist. So cool. Now we can basically just gather the results. Let's make 3 lists for 3 columns. A and answer. So the visited on column, the amount column, and the average amount column. So visited on is equal to 1. Amounts is 2. Average amount is 3. Cool. And then let's return this data frame. So let's run this and submit it. And there you go, passes all test cases. So again, I'm super happy that I was able to come up with my own solution to this question without any assistance and solve it completely on my own. So the runtime and memory are also pretty good, so I'm pretty satisfied. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.